phone did really need to charge this morning, and when I catch in the meat of the matter, it just chip off. So it's charged right here now. I don't know how long it will take, because sometimes when you're on charge and you are doing the live, it chip out. So let me see what's going on. The phone don't charge up enough.
Nobody not coming.
I'm on in prayer. Remember, say I'm on in prayer. Thank you.
Yeah. I didn't give me the market.
I'm fit here.
Then I give me tea and money. Tea and I'm out money now. You take a call. That's why they have to call it January. Can't call it too much money because you need a crisis. So what you want for money? I must go 7 weeks in a paper now. 7 weeks in a paper. How much money that they have 7 weeks? $100.
They want to know. We the life, so we don't want me to talk. We want to know if people could have kept something. I think you could have. You have to go out and see. Yeah, this only come on there and think hard to give. I'm buying some flu, black flu. The feral up there. Me go out see. He will do it, cause him carry them are 40, you know. Me go call him. Little more when you go. Yeah, when me come up, you come and come charge it this and that. Yeah. God, we thank you this morning for your goodness again. This is part 2 because this must go through. All right? I'm in Genesis 41. And this is part 2. So you'll catch part 1 and part 2. All right? Then speak the chief buckler. That's where I did stop, 9 verse. Unto Pharaoh, saying, I do remember my fall this day. Pharaoh was wroth with his servant, and put me in word in the captain of the guard house, both me and my chief baker. So Pharaoh put Joseph in prison. Joseph was in prison. Joseph was in prison for his dream. First to deal with Joseph's brothers, put him in prison because of his dream that he was speaking about them. They didn't like him. They imprisoned him. Then Pharaoh's wife make attempt at Joseph, and he was in prison for another lie. Do you see the imprisonment of the maga cow? The imprisonment of the withered corns? Those that are showing up your deeds, you put them in prison to furlong your journey. And you don't recognize that God is using the small things to put you in line so that you don't go in error. You prison them. You put them in prison. Look, if it is not this that is going on now through the world. All right? So while Pharaoh Joseph was in prison, then speak the chief buckler unto Pharaoh, saying, I do remember my fault this day. Now, while Joseph was in prison, he was still working the work of God, interpreting dreams, helping those that are going through stressful time. Yes, Pharaoh was wroth with his servant and put me in word in the captain of the guard house, both me and the chief baker. So Pharaoh imprisoned the baker and the captain. And Joseph go down in the prison and interpret to the two of them of what will happen in their life further on. Hallelujah. You know, it's a sweet time to live in Jamaica now. It's a sweet time to live in it. Because Marga cow is about to eat up fat cow. Those that are unlearned, those that we say are nobody, those that we hold captive, those that we are abusing, yes, they will survive. Because God is about to overthrow the kingdom of darkness with these same small people and show them what you think. Because we are in Jamaica, and Jamaican people are crying out of the different offices that is in the welfare of their economy. And because the people are crying out, and you are in charge, you are your justice, you are your law, you are the one that rule. You think other people not listening? Because remember, you know, we are in a global world where all the heads of government come together in crisis to do certain things to nation. Listen. Listen where it at. And we dream a dream in one night. I and we were dreaming, each man according to their interpretation. And there was there with us a young man, an Hebrew, that is Joseph is telling the Pharaoh about. He was a Hebrew servant to the captain of the guard, and he told him, and he interpreted to us our dream. To each man according to their dream he did interpret. So the two men dream. We are in the same dispensation as when Pharaoh was there. The land is still here, the people are still here, the prophets are still here, the warners are still here. We are in the same exact world. We not gone nowhere. We are in the same world with the things that are is going on. We are in the same world. Only the difference is that those people, generation of old, they die off, and it is leave on record for us not to go the same route that they go. This is why the devil did not want me to carry out this word this morning, but I am charging the phone. I don't know when it will go out, but I am making it. I am going over, and if I have to go over and go over, because it is what going on. All right. And there was there with us a Hebrew, and it came to pass as he interpreted to us. So it was. It is the Marga code that is interpreting, you know. And it is came to pass as he interpreted to us. So it was, me he restored unto my office, and him he hung. So one was hung, and one restored to his office. Listen what here now. This is the same Joseph that was in prison, came out. This is the same Joseph that was carrying the dream all along, that his brothers have to sell him to the Egypt. Joseph never died because prophecy never died, and Joseph lived to fulfill his vision. So this is the same Joseph that they were up against. So the ears of the nation leaders are hearing every drop nonsense as how you interpret leaders, what the people is saying at this time. What the people are saying at this time that happening around them. All right? It came to pass as he interpreted to us, so Joseph speak, so it was done. So it was me he restored unto my office, and him he hung. So Joseph said, one will hang and one will restore. Come on. The same gallows that we are building as a leaders, and the small cows are crying and said, don't go there, so don't go there, so don't do that, do this. It is in a book. If it is not in the book of Jamaica and the nation, it is in the book of Jesus Christ, and lie is lie and truth is truth. Come on. Everybody can they tell lies so? So listen now. Listen. Then Pharaoh sent and called Joseph. When he heard what take place by the buckler, he sent and called Joseph. Pharaoh sent and called Joseph, and they brought him hastily out of the dungeon. And he shaved himself, Joseph shaved himself, and changed his garment, and came unto Pharaoh's house. So that case that Joseph was in the prison house into a bad state, although he was a prophet assigned to the nation. He was in the prison with an important message to give to the global leader. Joseph was there. Hair, growth of proportion. Nails long, clothes dirty and whole and tear up. While Pharaoh was having a ball. While Pharaoh was having the children of Israel, the important tribes, the important genealogy of Jesus Christ was now going through hell, bareheaded. And Pharaoh was in his high dominion, in his palace, enjoying all his splendor that he can enjoy, while the children, God important descendants, was in prison. When he heard what the baker said, he sent swiftly with haste and pull up Joseph, trim Joseph, change Joseph's clothes, and carry him to the palace. Listen. Then Pharaoh sent and called Joseph, and they brought him haste out of the dungeon, and he shaved him, changed his garment, and came unto Pharaoh. And Pharaoh said unto Joseph, I have dreamed a dream, and there is none that can interpret it. And I have heard say of thee that can't stand dream to interpret. No, right away, Joseph put down his office. Right away, Joseph denounced his office. In order for you to be successful, you have to put away your office completely. Those that are instructing you the wrong way for decades, in sin, in corruption, in iniquity, you have to let them go. No, listen here. And it came to pass in the morning when Joseph worked, I dropped back a little at the 8th verse. And it came to pass in the morning when his spirit was troubled, and he sent and called for all the magicians, the Egyptian, and all the wise men thereof. And Pharaoh told them his dream, but there was none that could interpret the dream. None could interpret, none. I mean, no one is in Jamaica at this time can interpret the dream to the leaders. No one, because they all corrupt. They all corruption. They are all iniquity workers. Those that are instructing you and backing you up on every side, leaders, they are not worthy